sis, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. I'm here today to share with you a new series that I'm doing with 4 other YouTubers about natural hair. The name of the series is called Natural Hair Empowerment, and the purpose of it is to be able to branch out and share the love of our natural hair with others. Altogether, there are 5 vloggers that are participating in this series, and they are Akushika Gone Natural, Ghana Cutie, Discovering Natural, and 4C Hair Chick. So the 5 of us came together to talk about natural hair and to talk about our love for our hair texture. The reason that this topic came about is because all 5 of us vloggers are of African descent. 4 of us are from Ghana and 1 of us is Nigerian. And in the African community, natural hair is not embraced. I know in the United States, it's now starting to sort of rise because of the natural hair movement that we've all worked so hard to push. But in the African community, the people who are still in Africa, the ones that immigrated to America and still have a lot of those beliefs, there are a lot of very strong opinions about our hair still. And one of them is that it's not pretty and it cannot grow. And so the series started just from dialogue, talking about, you know, have you heard this in your family? Have you heard it in your family? I know I've heard it in my family. I've heard it amongst a lot of my friends who are of African descent also, that their families stressed, why are you doing this? Your hair is not going to grow. Our hair does not grow because we don't have the mixes in our bloods. We don't have the Indians. We don't have the Caucasian. We don't have any mixture in our blood, and therefore our hair is tightly coiled and it cannot grow. So that is where this begun. This series is not just for African girls, it's for anyone, any woman of color that needs some empowerment and needs some motivation to continue embracing and loving their hair. My natural hair story is a little bit different than some of the others because I was never relaxed. My hair has always been natural since I was a little girl. My mom and my cousins took care of my hair. I always worn it in braids. So my hair was never out. It was never like this. It was always in some sort of a braid style. And as I got older, when I hit college, I started falling in love with afros, and I would look at like Brandy and some of the other people, one of the very few people who rocked natural hair or natural weaves. And I started noticing, I started getting a lot of natural weaves, natural braid styles, and I was kind of like, you know, I kind of want to see what my hair looks like. So what I did was I walked around school and I looked at some of the girls who had natural hair, and I said, hey, how did you get your hair like that? And they would be like, oh girl, I just slap on some conditioner, I slap on some mane and tail, and it turns like this. And I was like, really? So I went to the beauty supply shop. I must have bought like 5 bottles of mane and tail. I came home, slathered it all in my hair. Oh my gosh. Of course, it did not wave up. It didn't look anything like these other girls. I did not know what they were talking about. So when I was in college, one of my girlfriends, she was like, oh, well, you know, I know how to, you know, make your hair look good. And I said, okay, all right, you know, do it for me. So because she had like really wavy hair. So she put something in my hair, which at the time I had never gotten a perm. I did not know how any of that stuff worked. But she did put a perm in my hair. I rinsed it out and big chunks of my hair just started falling out in the shower, and I was freaked out. So my hair was ruined. It was absolutely ruined. I started to wear lots of wigs at that point. And I started falling in love with wigs. One, because I love changing up my style. That is who I am as a person. It goes from my hair to my clothes to my makeup. You know, one day I'll have a gothic look. The next day I'll look like I'm in the 70s. The next day I'll look like I'm a boho. You know, it changes all the time. That's who I am. So I love wigs because it gave me that diversity. But I was using the wigs to hide my hair, to hide it, to cover it, because it was messed up. Not necessarily because I loved, you know, changing my hair. I would have loved to wear my own hair out, but I couldn't because it was messed up. So a lot of things were happening in my life as well, in my personal life, and I decided that I wanted to cut my hair off. After watching tons of YouTube videos, I was like, this is what I want to do. So I cut all my hair off, and even then, me rocking my natural hair, as much as I wanted to do that, it wasn't what I expected. my hair texture was not what I had hoped for. I was frustrated with it because I would see people putting in all these products and their hair texture was just like, oh, and I thought, hey, if I do that, then my hair, you know, will turn the same way. It never did. And along with that, I had other people in my life, not like, you know, very close people, but just some random people here and there make negative comments about my hair, like, oh, you know, you need to wear your hair straight, you look better with your hair straight, or, you know, just stuff like that to kind of just try and bring me down. But I had so much encouragement from YouTube that I never let that get to me. And lo and behold, those same people now are natural. So anyway, after that, I decided to get a Wave Nouveau perm, as most of you guys know if you've been following my channel, and it's a curly perm. I got a curly perm in my hair because I had never had a relaxer or anything of that sort, you know, in the right way. I wanted to try it out. I'd always wanted to try out the curly perm, so I did, and it was a disaster. My hair broke off. It was horrible. It looked good for a little bit, but it was a mess. So anyway, I did a second big chop, and here I am now. I am 2.5 years natural. My hair has gone through ups and lots of downs. But I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. And I still wear wigs, but I don't wear it for the same purpose. Now I just wear it as a protective style. I wear it because I'm being lazy, but I'm not wearing it to cover up my hair anymore. I love my hair. I love my hair. And I love my texture. I accidentally destroy my hair and it loses some of its, you know, type 4 kinkiness. It really bothers me because it looks dull and limp and it's not as big and froey as I would like it to be. So like I said, the series is going to feature all 5 of us girls, and we're going to have different topics that we talk about, and it's going to be about motivation. It's going to be about empowerment. It is so important for all of us as a natural hair community, to continue to embrace and love our hair, and to continue to reach out and share the importance of wearing your hair in its natural state. It's important for so many reasons. It's not just the aesthetic beauty. It is a deeply rooted issue, and I know how important it is to be able to look into the mirror and look at yourself and feel beautiful as you are. I have a 2-year-old niece, and she has a lot of hair. Her hair is thick and her hair is absolutely gorgeous, and we're the only 2 people that have our hair out and natural. And so when she sees me, sometimes she'll like touch my hair and then touch her hair, and it makes me feel good to know that, you know, she can connect with me. But I would love for her to be able to connect with the girls in her class. I would love for her to be able to connect with the girls in the world. And when she starts school, I want her to be proud of her hair. I want her to be confident in her complexion. I want her to be confident in her texture. And so this series is for her. It's for all of you guys. I'm really excited to start it, and if you guys get a chance, please check out all 4 of the ladies that I mentioned. Their links are below. Check out their channels, and everyone has a different journey. Everyone has a different story, and I really want you guys to be able to experience that. All of our hair are similar in texture as far as it being the kinkier texture. So all of us have a very kinky, coarse texture, and this texture does not get enough love, and it really is time for us to be able to start appreciating what we have. I've said this before and I'll say it again. God made you perfect. He made you as beautiful as you will ever be, and this is what He gave you. You need to love it, because this is the most beautiful you. So I hope all of you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you all so much for watching. Big kisses, mwah, and I'll see y'all later.